Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Michelle. So all those who are not aware, make sure you hit that like button and that red button that says subscribe. Tap those post notifications so that you'll be notified each and every time I post another video. So guys, in today's video, we're gonna do something a little different. I'll say about a few weeks ago, a month ago probably, I did upload a hair video. Yeah, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. We'll put it right here, somewhere up here, some over there. Anyway, it's gonna be up here. It's gonna be one of the cards. Okay, so check that out. But yeah, guys. So in this video, I really just want to do more talking. I'm not sure if you guys actually pay attention. As you see, I have like a comfortable setting right now. Got the pillows and everything. You know, I'm just trying to be comfortable with y'all because it's just so much that I kind of want to address in this video. I don't have anything planned really. Y'all probably wondering about my hair. Girl, I'm gonna do a video. It's coming very soon. I'm just editing everything, trying to get it to look, you know, decent, so that when I do post it, I don't know why this looks so weird. Like it looks stiff. I don't know. Anyway, but y'all, I just kind of want to talk about a few of the things that I faced in my life, in my childhood, really, when it comes down to skin tone, colorism, skin colors, because it's impactful. I mean, being a dark-skinned girl in America is not the easiest thing, let alone having 4C, 4B natural hair. Well, my hair is probably not 4C, but that's nothing wrong with 4C. It's just that my hair texture is a lot looser. But it's hard being a dark-skinned African American black woman in America. I'm not gonna lie. Now you guys could probably, but it's something that I face. So let me give y'all a little backstory of what I mean, or what y'all probably like. What is she? Where are you going with this? Excuse this finger. My nail broke off. It's gonna be fixed very soon. But what I mean by that is like, okay, for example, growing up in elementary school, for some reason, you know, when you used to, it was like the Barbie doll stage in my life, where you would see a dark-skinned Barbie doll and a light-skinned Barbie doll, and most kids would gravitate to the lighter shade or the lighter skinned or the European featured Barbie doll. I was one of those kids, you know, and then sometimes I would get a darker skin tone Barbie doll, but she had to have a certain type of hair texture, and it's all crazy to me now the me that I am now, if that makes sense. Like the person I am today, I look at, let me stop shaking the camera, but the person I look at it today, it's just different. Excuse my, I drew a picture over here and it's just floating with the wind. Let me turn the camera, see if we can kind of like crop that out. Not really. Okay, whatever. But guys, it's just something that I kind of wanted to touch on a lot in this video, being the fact that I am a dark-skinned African American female. But let me, like I said, I'm gonna give you a quick little backstory. So I remember in elementary school, right? There was this guy, y'all. Girl, let me tell you, friend. Let me tell you. It was this boy I liked, honey. I remember who he is, and yeah, I don't mind calling names. His name was Ramari Jones. Yes, I still remember his name. Like, yes, that was my first little crush, or something like that. But anyways, so I had a crush on him, child, back in elementary school, back in first grade actually, and I'm a senior in high school, and I still can remember. Some stuff just don't go away. But growing up, I was very, I guess you could say, confident in myself. I am a Leo, so we're naturally known to be considered as arrogant. I don't find myself to be arrogant. I feel like I can have arrogant moments, arrogant times in my life, but just as a character, no, that's not me. I take pride in what I wear. I take pride in how I dress. I take pride in how my appearance is. And I feel like that's something everybody should, but I feel like Leos do it the most, because if y'all just know, if y'all are into zodiac signs, I'm not really into them. I just know mine to be in particular, but really that's it. So with this guy back in first grade, child, him so much. I went home and told my mom about him. I was like, Mom, I found this boy. He's so cute. He is so cute. Like, he's light skinned. He just, oh my gosh. Like, he's just, you know, been a good way. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't even remember how she reacted to when I first told him about her. When I first told her about him. I can't even remember her reaction. I just know she was just like, okay. Like, we know this not gonna work. I'm in first grade. You should not have a boyfriend in first grade. But that's not where my head was at. I don't want a boy. Well, yes I did. Yes I did. Anyway. So, eventually, I kind of, I guess you could say, kind of told him indirectly. I was a flirter. I was very bold when it came down to flirting with the guy that I liked at the time. And I was just like, I would go around him and I would, like, you know how they had like little movie clips of like a girl dropping her pants and a boy picking it up and then they touch hands. Yeah, I did that. That was slick too. I was slick. I was smooth, baby. I was smooth with it. Listen. I was smooth with that, honey. Ain't nobody can tell me that I don't have the skill, the magic touch. So I was like, hey, I'm new. And he was like, okay. And he was like, you're pretty. And I was like, thank you. And, you know, I thought he was going to like me for real. Girl, little did I know. So my mom always had me dressed in nice. So it was never like I was ugly. I was never an ugly child. Never. I'm still not ugly now. So, but I don't have any makeup on. So this is not coming at y'all natural. Except for the hair. It's coming at your face. Natural look. But anywho, it was something that kind of just, I wouldn't say it did. It did. Basically, what happened within my first grade year is that, long story short, the guy that I did like have a crush on at the time, he did not like me, and he told me why. We was in music class. That was my favorite class because I love music. I love to sing, as y'all can tell from my channel. I do have singing covers and stuff like that out and stuff. But I love to sing, and I play instruments. Well, I played the violin. That counts. That is an instrument, so it does count. And I played the piano, but I'm not good at piano, so don't quote me on that. But, anywho, so I just kind of was like, you know, he told me in music class, and surprisingly, it was a matter of, he wanted to play the cymbals, right, y'all? And I wanted to play the cymbals because I wanted to play the cymbals or the triangle, but he took both of the instruments and got them for his fake girlfriend. As he stated, he had a girlfriend. So I had told him, I was like, guys, I want to say something. I don't know why I'm down behind. Got in front of the whole class and told the whole class that I liked him. Oh my God, I'm such a dub. Why would I do that? But I did. Basically, he told everybody, oh, I don't date dark-skinned girls. They're ugly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Like, going in, bro. He was going in on me. Like, that. Now, I take that as a roast, you know. But he was going in on me. Like, he did not care. Like, at that point, at that time in my life, apparently I didn't have any feelings. Because that's how he treated me, as if I didn't have any feelings. And I felt really bad after that. Actually, I left out of music class and I cried. And I hid. And I was quiet for the rest of the day. And I was just so sad because this lighter, I would say shade, but lighter skin toned guy that I liked didn't like me back because I was too dark, or I looked like a slave, as he so eloquently put it. When he said that, I was so, like, my whole self-esteem that I built, or that no, I didn't build my self-esteem. My mother did. My mom did. My mom always told me, you're very beautiful. Everything. Like, my mom was so influential, and she still is, even to this day. But self-esteem is not something I still struggle with. I've been there, done that. But Um, it was crazy, guys. It was a really bad experience for me, and I told my mom about it. Actually, I don't even think I told her when it happened back in first grade. I recently opened up to her and discussed how I felt about the situation. She never knew about it. Because I didn't want to tell her, and I knew, I don't know. That was a really sad moment in my life. And I can tell you, ever since first grade, I have always felt negatively, or I don't want to say hate, because hate is a very strong word, but I strongly disliked um, people that were of a lighter skin tone, even if I didn't know them, based off of that one action or that one word that the guy did say, in front of everybody. He told me I looked like a monkey and a slave, and I was too dark skinned for him. I was too dark. I looked like a burnt. What he said, I looked like a burnt something, and I'm just like, but I liked you, and like all of this stuff. I'm confused. Why don't you like me? I'm a nice person. I'm really funny. I'm really cool. I'm chill. I'm goofy. I'm smart. I'm pretty. Like, what? I'm confused. And I think that was my biggest moment in life, because I never looked at myself as being ugly. I never looked at anybody as being ugly. I mean, we all have our types, but it's just, I don't know. That was one thing that really did affect the way I view, like, people. Like, if you were lighter than me, lighter skin tone than me, I just automatically just felt insecure just because you walked in the room. And that's something that it stuck with me for a while. And I promise you, if I was to come across the guy, I'd probably just be like, you little did you know she was finna turn out, you know. But I don't know, y'all. It was just something that really kind of stuck with me for a long time. I could say it probably stuck with me until I got into, like, I would say about fifth grade. So 4 years of being insecure. I can't even say fifth grade, because even when I got into middle school, it was like that. So it took a lot of years to build up my self-esteem and to actually feel better and feel confident in who I am as a dark-skinned woman. Let me take that back. A beautifully, mostly intellectual dark-skinned woman. So I'm gonna fast forward into my life. I'm gonna go middle school, fifth grade year into middle school. So fifth grade, I was who I am. I kind of had my self esteem. My self esteem was like was much of like a emotional roller coaster. It would be up, down, up, down, up, down. My whole life, I was told, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You're like a little Barbie doll. You're so pretty." Da da da. I mean, I always got that, so I never expected no one to say you're ugly, or you like a slave, or you like a monkey, or you this, or you that. And I really feel like it was mainly jealousy. I got most of those comments from lighter skinned girls. Surprisingly, you probably be like, "Oh, other dark skinned girls are saying this about you because you was dark skinned and you look prettier than them." No, that wasn't the case. It was lighter skinned girls coming at me, and I didn't even know them. So I be in my own lane and I don't talk to nobody. A lot of people may say, "Oh, I'm quiet." I'm not. I'm not at all. You just gotta get to know me. But I feel like everybody's like that. Like when you get comfortable around me or whatever, then you'll see that I'm not. I'm very goofy, outspoken. But it was just a lot of people coming for me. I'm just like, but what did I do to you? But what did I do though? But what did I do? You know? And it really took a lot of my mom being there for me emotionally and just kind of waking me up every morning or reminding me like, Maya, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're smart, all of this. So I really give all the props to the way my self-esteem is now. I really give that all to my mom, because I promise you there's been so many times. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, don't cry. But just growing up as a African American woman, I don't really like African American. I like black. I don't African American, just black. Growing up as a black woman, young lady, because I'm not like fully grown woman, I guess you could say. I don't consider myself a woman yet, I think I'm a young lady. So growing up as an African American, as a black young lady, I I didn't have my father in my life. He wasn't present as I wanted him to be. He wasn't there for me as I felt like he needed to be. Um, this is my side of the story. So he wasn't there for me as I felt as if he needed to be, and that affected me a lot. And realizing my worth, my value as a black woman, as a black young lady, the way I would carry myself as a black young lady, morals, knowing how a man or guy should treat me. It's the kind of things that those things weren't taught by my father. Those things were taught by my mother, and I feel like she really did a very good darn job of doing those things. Because it's like the person I am today, I promise you, if I knew I would have turned out like this in first grade, I wouldn't have been insecure. I just would have just been who I was. But it really did take having my mom there for me in so many ways, emotionally, physically, and just every way you can imagine. Reminding me, hey, Maya, you're beautiful. Don't listen to what other people have to say. And it's just simple, the small moments that we share and stuff. I got into sixth grade, and sixth grade, I feel like growing up. I'm gonna go on a little turn real quick before we get to the main road. But growing up, like, my mom always dressed me as if I was, like, she always had me dressing nice. I was very, very well taken care of. My outfit, my hair, everything was all cute. I was a very cute little girl. I got pictures, but I don't feel like reaching for them. But yeah, I was cute. Period. I might try to insert pictures or not. I don't know. That's a little too much, but just know I was a cute baby growing up. I was always been a cute little girl. Um, and I kind of felt like if I didn't look a certain way to the way that I didn't think I should look, I wasn't pretty or I wasn't cute. Um, Growing up, my mother used to put my hair in a lot of protective hairstyles like braids and cornrows, beads and stuff. And it was time for me to, we all, as black girls, we all have been through the stage of hair bows and barrettes and the little knocking little balls. Yes, I hated those. My mom used to love doing those in my hair. And I hated them because my hair wasn't long enough. I felt as if I was a little bit lighter and had a little longer hair, that I just would have looked better. That was just where my mind was at. Like, I'm not pretty if my hair is short. And I had relaxed hair growing up. And my hair was like average length, I guess you could say. It was like right here. But it wasn't long enough to where I wanted it to be. You know? And I just felt ugly. I just didn't feel like I was pretty when I had my natural hair out. And I wouldn't even say natural, because my hair is natural now, but it was relaxed. So I'm going to say my relaxed hair. I got in sixth grade. That's when I did not do the big chop. I actually transitioned to natural hair. I didn't want to cut my hair because I knew it was going to be shorter. I did cut a little bit of it, but I didn't cut much. Yeah, so going through sixth grade, I wore a lot of protective styles and all that good stuff. And I just kind of carried myself as if I was confident. Knowing that I was confident, my confidence did boost a little bit, being the fact that I was a little well known in the school and people knew me. Teachers, I was teacher's pet in with every teacher, every class. It's just kind of always been like that for me, personally. Another thing is that in sixth grade, it was a big transition for me. I was from middle school, elementary school to middle school, and it was very different environment, very huge school. I went to the largest school in my city, and at least for middle school, the largest middle school in my city, whether, and it was just a big experience for any kid transferring from elementary to middle. That's a big step, big milestone. And in sixth grade, I got bullied. And you're probably like, why? Like, what? Yeah, I did. Um, and it really happens to the best of us, and even the worst of us. But it was something that really kind of did diminish my self-confidence. Like I stated, my confidence, my security in myself has really had to grow. It really has skyrocketed, really, because coming from the background that I had, well, not background, I wouldn't say background, that's not a good choice of word, but coming from the experiences that I went through to now be who I am today has really impacted the way I view myself now, the way I see myself now, you know, especially as a dark skinned black young lady. I have to put the dark skin in there. And I just really hated myself. Like, what first grader would think about bleaching their skin and getting a sew-in because their hair is too short and it looks like a slave? What first grader should have that mindset? And that was my mindset in first grade. I didn't like my appearance. I didn't want my nose to be this big. I mean, my nose isn't big. I love my nose. I've just recently learned how to love my nose. You know, and it's just simple stuff that most people probably pick out and point out growing up that now it has either affected me or either I let what they told me and I turned it into something beautiful, you know? And I began to love myself. And I feel that that's really such a big thing. And just being a female, being a woman, be a young lady, however you want to put it, being a female in general, it's hard. You know, even going on Instagram, you'll see how women's bodies are built, and it's just like, but I look like a toothpick, or I look too big, or I can't fit that, or this is impossible. These beauty standards are impossible. And I feel like this is a topic that really should be talked about more. Like, you can go on Fashion Nova, try to find an outfit, and you're like, okay, now the girls do have some curve nowadays, but it's like, nobody's body is built like that, with these big chests, small little waist, but this big dump truck booty, Tonka truck booty. Like, who that's very, okay, there is some women I know that is built like that, but their waist is not like astronomically, like, I don't even know who, like, they got some ribs removed. Anyway, so like I said, 6th grade I was bullied. Not even bullied because of the clothes I wore, or bullied because I wasn't smart, or bullied because I wasn't pretty. I was bullied because of my nose. It's like everything that I had a problem with, people found a problem with. But when I learned the trick, something that really kind of flipped the switch in my life was when I moved states. I did live in Georgia, but I moved. And guys, when I moved here to Florida, it was just a different environment. You probably be like, oh, people from Georgia, they nice. You know, people from Florida, they not, nice, whatever. But no, it was a different experience for me. It was like people were nicer to me when I moved here. I remember one day I went to my first new school. I was in middle school. I was in 7th grade when I kind of started becoming more self-aware, more loving myself more, valuing myself more than I ever have. I was, like I said, I was in 7th grade and I was new to the school. I went to an all-girls school. No boys were there. And it was just an experience that it was this one word by this girl. I remember, I think her name was Tamia. Yeah, it was her name. Her name was Tamia. I still remember her. She was like one grade older than me. She's probably in college now or whatever. I don't know. But she was 1 year older than me in grade wise. And I was sitting at lunch and I was being told, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Like, your skin is so pretty. And I was at lunch. And I was eating with a few of the girls that were pretty popular at the school. And I didn't even know they was popular. I'm not the type of female that like to seek attention or popularity, baby. I bring my own attention just by being who I am. I bring my own attention. Okay? So, that's not, popularity has never been, it's never been like a stardom to me. I could care less. People gonna know me regardless based on the way I act, the way I carry myself, my intelligence. It's gonna be well aware who Amaya Michelle is, and that's on period. Okay, anyway. So, this was a really vulnerable video, but the girl said, you are so pretty. Do you have makeup on? And I was just like, no, I don't have makeup. My mom doesn't allow me to wear makeup. The only thing I had on was red. I think I had red lipstick on. Don't ask me why I was in 7th grade wearing red lipstick. Like, are you in my business? Don't do that. Well, my grandmother gave it to me, so it was a pass. But my mom didn't know about it, whatever. I wasn't like the type of girl to sneak off and put lipstick on while my mom was bad. That was me. But even when it came down to body image, I was insecure. And most people were like, "Oh my god, but you're super skinny." Now I'm not, but at the time I was very skinny. And most girls wanted that to be skinny. They wanted to be skinny, and I just thought I was too skinny. There's always something that you're gonna pick out about yourself. But the girl, she told me, she was like, "You're so pretty. Like, your skin is so pretty. I wish my skin was that clear. I wish my skin was that chocolatey. Like, your skin is so beautiful." And I looked at her, and now I had tears in my eyes, y'all. I did. And I probably shedded a tear. I probably did. And now thinking about it, it kind of made me want to cry again. But I'm not going to do it, because I told myself I'm not going to cry. But she was like, "Your skin is so pretty." Like, and she was a dark-skinned black girl. She was. And I even had Hispanic girls, white girls, like, agreeing with her. Oh my gosh, yes, like, your skin is so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, what do you use? What do you, like, what I need whatever you using. It's like, I don't use anything. I use a washcloth and some warm water every morning, sometimes cold water. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I cried. I cried. I did. And you're probably like, "Why are you crying?" Like, you don't get told you're pretty, but it's just like, coming from being bullied a year ago, at the time I was in 7th grade, when these females were saying all the nice stuff about me, I was bullied, mind you. Same time last year, I was being bullied because not even my skin. It was just my nose. I looked like a monkey when I smiled, or I looked ugly, or it was like an all around thing. Knowing the way I carry myself, I'm not an ugly female. They didn't want to hear that. But y'all, it was a really tough experience. When I moved here, my self-esteem really skyrocketed. Really. Now, somebody tell me I'm ugly, I just look at them and smile. Have a blessed day. Because I know who I am, honey. In the Bible, it tells me, honey, I am wonderfully, fearfully, and beautifully made. Okay? What I gotta worry about? Like, God didn't make no mistakes over here, boo. Okay? Now that's me. This is me now. But me then was, no, I don't like myself. I'm ugly. I'm too skinny. My nose is too big. My hair is too short. I don't like this. I don't like that. My hairs are too wrinkly. My toes are too wrinkly. My face is little. That was always something I didn't like about myself. Now that I'm growing up, I'm taking a lot of time. I have more positive people in my life. Growing up, it was really hard to choose a friend group, especially being the fact that I moved consistently. I was in my life, it was very avid on moving and transferring, having new scenery, new things. New things were always something that would happen in my life. Even now, it's something that colorism is something that still affects me sometimes. Because currently, I don't think I've even made it aware on this channel. But the guy that I have, I guess you could say I have a crush on, or the guy that I've been dating, because it's kind of official. Kind of official. But I'm dating, or whatever. He's lighter than me. And me then, before I got bullied, would be like, "Oh my gosh, like, I love him. He's my husband. Like, let me go ahead and get my wedding dress now." Because he's lighter skinned than me. Maybe I thought I could breed my way off and not have a darker shaded baby. I don't know what I was thinking. But you guys remember that mixed child or mixed kid fetish that still goes around to this day? It's still here. You just don't hear about it, or people not that avid about it, or they don't advocate so much of it, but it's still here. People want a light skin. Oh, I want my baby to be light skin, blue eyes, green eyes, super 3A curly hair, 3B curly hair. I just type 3 hair in general. That was me. I was one of those people. Sadly, I was. I never saw the beauty in black, darker skinned, thick, coarse, 4C, kinky, curly, nappy hair. That wasn't attractive to me. And really, just throughout my lifetime, I can tell that my self confidence has established and boosted up. Because the person I am today, I get some people tell me like, "Amaya, you are so pretty," but now I don't even take pretty on the physical appearance anymore. I mean, I still do, but it's like they're complimenting my intellect. They're complimenting because your physical attributes don't make up who you are. I hope you guys know that it don't. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you act with other people on a daily basis, that makes up who you are. That's who you really are, not how you look on the outside. And I wish a lot of females, and this is really kind of like a girl talk video, but I want it to be I want it to be known for guys too, because guys struggle with self, insecurity, and that's not. I wouldn't say that's a good thing, but that's not a bad thing either, because we're all people, we're human, and we all are gonna have times in our life where, yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants, but we all gonna have times in our life where we don't like a particular portion of what we look like, or we're not pleased with ourselves. And that's something we really got to work on, as people. And I just kind of wanted to share my story because, I was bullied in middle school. I was in altercations with girls who didn't like me because my skin was darker, or didn't like me because I dressed like a lighter skinned girl. I had one girl to come to me. She was like, "You dress like a light skin. Like, you're not supposed to dress all pretty and stuff." I'm like, "Girl, are you a hater? Are you a hater? Because that's what you sound like." But y'all, I've been through so much hate in life that it's like now it's like majority of the stuff that I get now has never been any hate. It's always been compliments. Like, "You're so pretty. You carry yourself well. Like, you're so mature for your age. Like, you're so wise. You're smart. You're attractive. You're beautiful." Da 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 da. And the list goes on. And it really, like, I've really felt like the way the way my mindset changed is really what affected my level of security in myself. The love that I have for myself now, it was just a mindset thing. When I thought I was ugly, people treated me as if I was ugly, or they said I was ugly, or they talked about me, or they bullied me, or they talked about something, a specific part that I didn't like. It's a mindset thing, and that's something that I really came to notice with myself. That the way I think, like they say in the Bible, there's power in your tongue. Everything that you say, even things that you think, you probably think, "Oh, nobody can hear me thinking it," but hey, it's displayed on your face. It's displayed within your actions. It's displayed within what you say and how you say things. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something, "Oh, okay, I think this thing about myself. No one's going to know." No, your insecurities show just as well as the good things that you love about yourself. I love my smile. Back in the day, I used to hate the way, I used to hate my nose. People, so now it's not such a big thing for me, but back then people used to pick on me like crazy because of my nose. My nose is cute now. I like my nose, honey. I got a cute nose, honey. But back in the day, it was different, and I really feel like self-love, self-worth, valuing who you are, because you're going to be stuck in you forever until you die. So you got to learn how to love yourself. You got to learn how to gravitate and compliment and, wake up every morning like, "Hey, I'm beautiful. Like, hey, I'm that," you know? Like, you really got to. Because no one else is going to do that for you. No one else will love you. You can't love anyone else without loving yourself first. And that's one thing that I definitely was taught even before I got into a relationship. It's like, if you don't love yourself, then no one will ever love you, or no one will ever know how to love you, And that's a big thing that I just really wanted to make known on this channel. Like I said, we're going to do a lot more girl talks and stuff like this. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just let me know. This video is a bit lengthy, but, it's a lot that I wanted to address in this video. I just really wanted to talk about a lot of stuff, see if you guys can relate to some things. If you guys have any stories where you guys were treated differently because of your race or your skin tone, whether you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, Latino, it doesn't matter, Caribbean or not, it don't matter. Whatever you are, whatever your nationality, ethnicity is, if you were treated any way and were made to feel any sort of way that's not good or not as a compliment, then just let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. I really enjoyed doing this video. It was something that I just kind of just wanted to share with you all. to let you guys know that, hey, I've not always been this happy, lovable, friendly, you know, just loving myself for who I am type of female. I've never been this confident in my life, ever. And I just kind of wish I would have saw this video or had someone out there like me, you know, now, back when I was in first grade in elementary school, growing up, really. You know, it was hard. It was hard growing up a dark skinned black woman. However, now we're gonna change that. We're gonna add some adjectives. I'm a beautiful dark skinned, intellectual, creative, talented, dark skinned, beautiful black woman, young lady. And I just really hope this video really helped you guys. Feel free to share this with anyone you may feel that's struggling with their self confidence, self awareness, self love. You know, they're just not quite there yet. This would be a great video to send to them. I tried to make this video more comfortable. You see, I have my pillows in the mix. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm kind of just chilled out right now, but hair's down. You know, just trying to be chill with y'all. You know, this is kind of like a heart to heart video, but I'm done talking. I'm done rambling. I'm done with the ongoing conversation. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. If you made it all the way through, thank you guys for making it this far through. I appreciate you all, and just thank you so much for the love, for the growth, guys. Road to 100. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.